All right, so let's continue where we left off from Friday. We'll just kind of skip around a little bit. Let's see if you can remember what the formula is. What is the formula for surface area of a prism? Tell me.
2b plus the perimeter times the height.
Amazing. That's how easy this stuff is. Surface area equals 2 times the area of the base plus the perimeter times the height. And now you just have to tell me what's the base figure. Triangle. So here we go. Surface area equals 2, open parentheses, 1/2. What's base? 4. And what's the height? Plus, what's the perimeter of the base? What's the height? 10. That's how easy this is, guys. All right, does anybody have a problem with that? What?
How do you find the perimeter again?
You add up all the sides,
That makes sense.
but the problem is one of the sides is missing, correct? Except we know
It's 5.
it's 5. That's how easy. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and say the surface area is. Anybody else get 132?
Yeah.
All right, everybody's agreeing that's pretty easy, correct? All right, now we have a pyramid or a cone. So surface area is equal to, what do we got here? Come on, say it again. No.
Base plus
Area of the base. I understand what you're saying, but I'd like you to say area of the base plus 1/2
perimeter times
Perimeter.
the height.
times the slant height. That's what I would like for you to be able to say. Area of the base plus 1/2 perimeter times the slant height. However, the perimeter of this shape is called the what? Circumference. So everybody needs to write surface area is equal to, how do I find the area of the base? Pi r squared plus 1/2. Perimeter is what again?
ID.
Nope. 2 pi r times what? Slant height, which is referred to as L. Now, of course, you are correct, pi times d, but because we already have several variables, we want to limit the variables. So we can just then say that our surface area is equal to pi r squared plus pi r L. And so now my surface area is equal to, what's the radius?
No.
And somebody help me out with the slant height.
50.
Anybody have any issues with that? So everybody should be able to quickly do the mental math. 135 plus 81 is what? 216 pi centimeters squared. Anybody else get 216? What? Wait. The slant height is 15. Do you agree?
Oh, wait, I thought it was that height. Oh.
Yes, that's important. All right, that's a common mistake. All right, that's why I say you got to be real careful. All right, slant height, not capital H. Anybody have any questions with that? Anybody? Go ahead, I'm listening.
Wouldn't it be 2 pi? Because there's 2 pi's.
I don't know what you mean.
Wait. Oh, never mind.
Right, it's like X and X. Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah.
1x plus 1x is 2x. 1 pi plus 1 pi is 2 pi. Do you agree?
Mhm.
All right, anybody else for number 10? Simple. All right, so now number 11, surface area. What can we do here, guys? 2b plus perimeter times the height. Exactly correct. And in this case, the base is a what? So we're going to write 2 what? Plus, what's the perimeter? 2 pi r times h. Guys, that is very easy. I hope that's how you're learning it. All right. The formula is very simple. Very simple. All right. So what's the radius again, guys? 6. So 2 pi times 6 squared plus 2 pi times 6. What's the height?
4.
4. Remember, the height is the distance between the two bases. Do you agree with that now? So this is considered the height. This would be considered the height. Anybody have any issues? All right, so let's do the mental math here.
102 pi.
Oh, I did not get that. What did you get? Yeah, that's what I got. Is that right? 120 pi. Anybody else get that?
Yeah.
All right, like I said, guys, be real careful. $72 and 48, right?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's good? Now, really, does it matter what you call the base on number 12? It doesn't matter what you call the base. All right. But once again, practice writing. Surface area is equal to, help me, 2b plus ph. Surface area equals 2. What's the area of the base? Okay, you want to call this the base. Okay, I'm fine with that. Does that have to be the base? Can you use 48 as the base? Yeah, but okay, I'll go with 16. Plus, what's the perimeter of the base then? What's the height of the prism then? 12. Perfect. So surface area is, somebody said it, 224 what? Inches squared. Okay, now once again, for whatever strange reason, I say it and you guys get irritated, but I think it's easy. All right, I think it's easy. Is anybody having trouble? You got to do the work though. All right, anybody have any issues with that? All right, that's a good little review for today. Let me go down and find something that might be a little bit more challenging before I. Okay, look at 17. I'm just going to make this easy on you. Make that a 12 right here, please. For whatever reason, I just noticed I didn't put in that measurement. Everybody put in 12 feet for number 17. All right, here we go. Now let's do 18. All right, let's do 18. All right, I want the exact surface area. Exact surface area. So here we go. Surface area is equal to what? Area of the base.
Plus 1/2 perimeter times the slant height.
Yes, please just practice writing that down. And you will be amazed at how this will help you in the future if you can rattle off these formulas. All right, people are like, how do you remember all that? Well, we didn't memorize much of anything. All right. So I need some help. Surface area. Somebody tell me what the base shape is. A square. So now what's the side length of the square? Anybody have a problem with that? All right, so we have 16 squared plus 1/2. What's the perimeter?
64.
64. And then someone tell me quickly what the slant height is. 8 radical 2. Good job, guys, if you know that. Somebody needs some help with 8 radical 2. Anybody need help with 8 radical 2? All right, so here we go. We'll just call this surface area is equal to 256 plus, what is that? 256. Is that right?
Yeah.
And then radical 2, and then we would say square feet. Anybody have any issues with that? All right, let's knock out. Now, don't be confused on 19 because it's an isosceles triangle, right? So how do I calculate that height? It's definitely not a 30, 60, 90. No, you don't even need trig. I need to calculate H, so let me, H, say it again. Yeah, just Pythagorean theorem, exactly, because this from here to here is how much? 2.5. Sometimes I like to use 5/2 because that's easier to square. So of course, H squared plus 25/4 equals 16. So H squared is equal to, come on now, we don't need a calculator. 16 is how many fourths? 64 fourths, right? So when we subtract 25, we get 39 fourths. We don't need a calculator for that either. Subtract 20, then subtract 4, then subtract 1. Now we're going to take the square root. So H is equal to, come on, exact answer. What is the exact answer? Help me. Yes, radical 39/2. Come on, again, guys, I'm expecting you to know that. Anybody have any questions with square root of 39/2? That's why I don't like decimals. Anybody have any issues with that? All right, so now let's do surface area formula. Surface area is equal to what?
2b plus the perimeter times the height.
Thank you very much. So now surface area equals 2 times 1/2 times little b times little h plus perimeter times the height. So what can I do with the 2 and the 1/2, guys? Save myself some time. Cross them out. So what's the base of the triangle, please? What's the height of the triangle?
39.
And then what's the perimeter of the triangle?
13.
And what's the height?
9.5.
9.5. All right, so now I have 2.5 radical 39 plus what's 13 times 9.5?
123.5.
And then we would say square yards. Anybody have an issue with that? All right, let's scroll down. Let's find something tricky. All right, we'll do 21. All right, just to make sure, you guys, one last chance here for, what's the base called?
Oh, no.
It is a hexagon, correct? All right, so here we go. Surface area is what formula again?
Oh, B plus.
Plus,
1/2 perimeter times the height.
right? Don't forget, the way you remember it's 1/2 is because the sides are what? Triangles, right? And the formula for area of a triangle involves the 1/2. Okay, that's how you can kind of remember that if you kind of forget. Okay, so now we have to come up with the base area. So here we go. Surface area equals, how many triangles are in the base? 6 times 1/2. What's the base? Times 2.5. Now, come on. What's the height? What's the height? The distance from here to here. Definitely not. Stop talking like that. Exact answer, please.
1.25.
Yeah, 1.25 radical 3. Guys, we've done it thousands of times. Everybody should be able to just look at that and say, oh, that's just 1.25 radical 3. Everybody should be able to say that. All right, just to refresh your memory. All right, the base is 2.5. So this piece of the puzzle is half of that, 1.25. Then this height right here is 1.25 radical 3, because again, that is a what? 30, 60, 90 degree triangle. Everybody's good with that? All right, hopefully. So let's go ahead and put down 1.25 radical 3. If you want to put 5/4, I'm totally okay with that. All right, plus I've got 1/2. What's the perimeter of the base? Somebody said 15. And the slant height must be what? Yeah, but they don't even have to tell us that though. We could have figured that out, but that's okay. 8. Let's go with 8. All right, now surface area is equal to I think it's 150 over 8 radical 3 plus 60 centimeters squared. Is that correct? 3. No, that's not correct. 75 over 8. Thank you. 75 over 8. Everybody's good with that? All right, 22 we can do easily. 23 is easy. 24. 24, they cut you a big break on, right? I should have crossed out the 6 inches because that's the height then. Does everybody agree with that? That's the height of the base. We could have figured that out using trig though. Does everybody agree with that? Next year, I'm gonna remember to white that out. Oh, is that all of them? Okay, so I'm just gonna let you guys calculate the rest of this, okay? There's not that much left. All right, finish that up. All right, I'll collect it tomorrow. And then I have a fantastic review for you. You're gonna be so impressed.